Yeah, so I wanted to make a little video showing some of the tools and stuff that I use. I buy some stuff from Harbor Freight. They're not, some of their stuff's not the highest quality, so I always kind of shop around. But they're convenient. I got one in my hometown, so I usually end up over there looking at stuff. Um, but anyway, one of the things I wanted to mention, I used this the other day when I talked about in my other video about building adding the little legs in the front for the engine stand, converting the 3-leg to a 4-leg. Anyways, it's a Marson thread setter kit, they call it. This is really old. I bought this at a place that's no longer in business. If anybody's familiar with Albuquerque, there used to be a place similar to a Harbor Freight, but they had low-end tools plus pretty high-end tools as well. But there was a place called Santa Fe Tool that had been open for years and years and years, but they finally closed a couple of years ago. But pretty sure I bought this from them. I think it was 50, $60 at the time. If you Google Marson, it still does come up some places that sell it. I think it's owned by another company now, but it just has these little threaded inserts, and you get different sizes. And this, I want to say replacement numbers, and they have like 148, 149. Those didn't coincide with anything when I was looking lately. So, but it's just like a rivet gun type thing, but it just inserts threads, and you can insert it to really thin. I think this shows you the drill sizes, and it bases on the thickness of the metal that you're putting it into. So, but anyways, pretty handy little tool. I want to say I found one similar. Like I said, I don't know if it was the exact same brand or maybe owned by somebody else, but they're about $100 and some nowadays. But I've had this forever. I don't even remember what I bought it for. I needed to put threads in something, and used it probably once or twice, and it sat in the toolbox for who knows 20, 30 years now. But anyways, I thought I'd show some other tools. I order a lot of stuff. I like Northern Tool. I've been buying stuff from them for years and years. And just a couple of years ago, I actually joined. I'm not big into memberships like with Harbor Freight. I'm not in their inside track or whatever they call their membership thing. And I'm not a big fan of memberships. I don't think they're really all that worth it. But I joined the Northern one, and they call theirs Advantage membership. The biggest thing or attraction to me was it's free shipping. But they carry like tools, of course, hand tools, welders, trailer stuff, generators. So it's kind of like a cross between Harbor Freight and Tractor Supply Company. But the Advantage membership, it's free shipping on anything that's labeled standard ship. So if you look down here, all these are standard ship. All that will be free shipping, and that to me is a pretty big win because in the past I used to order stuff, and then I'd have things that I wanted to order, and I would think about it, but I'd be like, well, I don't want to place the order yet because I might remember something else I need and add something else, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to ship everything, then find out I needed one other little part and pay like an extra $10 shipping. So the free shipping's pretty decent deal. And then they don't advertise this, and maybe I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but to me it was a huge benefit. Was so the Advantage membership is right now is $39.99 a year, but as soon as you renew, they send you a $25 Northern Tool gift card. So it's not the $39. You're getting $25 worth of free stuff right off the bat, and again, free shipping. So it's pretty good deal to me. So I would say check them out if you guys are looking for anything. It's somebody to just definitely check out and look. Now, one thing I have noticed, and this bothers me a little bit, is I'll get a catalog and they'll have something advertised. Like let's say it's something like normally $15.99 or something like that. Well, you get a catalog and it'll either say like on sale, clearance, whatever, and they'll have it listed for $7.99. Well, then I'll literally the same day I get the catalog in the mail, I'll go sit down on the computer and I'll punch it in, and it's not $7.99 anymore. It's $9.99, or it's some different price. And they do have a little disclaimer in their catalog. It says, we have the right to reserve the right to change our prices at any time with no notification and stuff. And I mean, it's still a sale, but when you go sit down expecting something to be $7.99 and it's $2 extra, to me that's kind of a downside or whatever to it, you know. And then there's been stuff too that is, I've literally got the catalog that day in the mail, like boom, I've been wanting one of these, it's on sale. I go look at it, but they're out of stock, no longer available or whatever. So anyways, they sell different brand stuff too. They have Performance Tool. So recently I just ordered one of these just to check it out. I don't remember how much it was, pretty cheap. But what I like is this is, you know, I bought this at a pawn shop, and believe it or not, it's the aluminum one. I think I only paid like $5 for it. But all the air tanks I've ever messed with, originally, they come with these little plastic knobs. And those never seem to last, maybe because I'm here in New Mexico and we get 100 and some degree days. But this one is like aluminum or whatever, I guess it is. But that to me seems like a way better, nicer made. So I intend on swapping that out at some point. Just got this shipment the other day. And I think this is a tow rope. So let's see. This was, what brand was this? Grip is one of the brands they sell. And yeah, so 30-foot, 4-inch thick. Now normally I don't like 30-foot tow ropes. I prefer like a 20 maybe at the max. Just to me, that's just way too long when you're towing a car, you know, especially the way everybody drives these days. If you got 30 feet between you and your tow vehicle, you're going to get people wanting to change lanes to get in between you, because you're going to say, why is this guy leaving so much room? But anyways, I just wanted that for just as a backup, or if, you know, I got to extend, you know, multiple tow ropes or whatever to get somebody that's, you know, stuck or something and I can't get that close to them. So anyways, I ordered that. Another brand that Northern Tool carries that I really like a lot is Klutch. And it's made in China or Taiwan, I'm sure. What does it say here? I know, but they're lifetime warranty. But I've ordered a few of them just to try them out, and they're pretty decent. I like them. This 1/4-inch drive, I have a metric and a SAE set. It was probably $20 maybe, and they vary, you know, they'll be on sale for a while and then they'll go back to regular price. But I've been using these for a while and I like them quite a bit. Like I said, I just ordered one set just to see how I would like it, and then they were pretty decent. So I haven't had to warranty anything yet, so I can't really say much about how I can't get that open, but how they are to deal with a warranty. But the tools seem pretty decent. I like them. You can even order, now they do kind of bounce around on their what's available. So like I needed an extra 14 3/8 drive, 6-point. Was able to get on their website and find this for like, I don't know, $3-4. But now when I've looked recently, they're selling kits, and they don't always have, let me get this one open. The same kits aren't always available, and there we go. So, and this one is a little odd. When I ordered this one, didn't realize it, but it goes from 10 to 14. So I'm not sure why you wouldn't have a 13 deep. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, they include it in the shallow or standard depth, but yeah, it was kind of just weird to me. I mean, they've got them here, they don't skip any from 10 up to 18, but for the deep you only got 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So but the 1/4-inch drive, what I like, I've got a few other sets that have this, but your handle driver is also an extension. That's kind of neat and handy. Kind of surprised they don't have their name on this, but I mean, it's on that. But anyways, another tool I bought from them, and I had looked at Harbor Freight because I had been wanting one of these hydraulic crimpers for a long time, and I had looked at Harbor Freight and I think a couple other places, and they were on the pricier side. And it was kind of weird because when I read the reviews, Harbor Freight's, a bunch of people said it worked one time and then it broke. And so this one was a little bit cheaper than Harbor Freight. And the only difference I noted is the way they label their dies. So this one says they label them by millimeters. So, which a lot of other stuff, like when you look at Harbor Freight and the other companies, they'll label them by gauge. So I don't know, but I got this thing and I've only used it once, but man, did it work nice. It was really, and when you look at this is identical to the Harbor Freight one, and so I don't doubt that they're all made by the same company, but for whatever reason, this one had great reviews and the Harbor Freight one didn't. And there's another brand, I don't know, when I looked around I found some other ones, but anyways, I was going to do a separate video and just review this. However, I went to go look at their site lately, the northerntool.com, and this is no longer available. So I don't know why they quit carrying it, but they did. So then I thought, well, kind of useless to do a full review video or something on it because you can't even get it anymore. But if you come across it on eBay or at a yard sale or something like that, this one's 73168. It's been a great tool for me so far. Like I said, I've only used it once, but I really like it. Seems like it's pretty high quality. Another tool that I use a lot, I get stuff from Lowe's every once in a while, but these Kobalt, I bought this Kobalt flex head. This actually isn't, this is a Craftsman extension, but I bought it in this kit, and you know, it's lifetime warranty. And actually you can, the only thing I've noticed with them, and I thought I put thread lock on this, but I guess I didn't, but this little pivot screw right here will back out, and but other than that, it's a pretty nice little ratchet. The only thing, and I don't remember, I bought it in this set, and you can see all I actually ended up taking the ratchet out itself, just because I didn't really need another extension. I got tons of extensions just laying around, and spark plug sockets, same thing, so I just kind of left it there. But it is lifetime warranty, but I did, this might be the warranty replacement one, but I did have one that it functioned and worked and everything fine, but it got, this little release ball got loose, so the extension would just slip off without depressing the little release button. The extension would just slip off. So I took it to get it warrantied, and they gave me a hard time. And Lowe's, I don't know if the Lowe's by you guys, but they're supposed to warranty Craftsman tools now, and they sell Craftsman tools, and I've gone in there to warranty Craftsman tools, and they give me a hard time. So when I went in to warranty this, they're like, well, do you have your receipt? And I said, no. And then they said, well, did you buy it with a credit card? And I'm like, yeah, probably. So then they wanted me to put the credit card in their machine, and they said, well, if you bought it with a credit card, we can search our system and it'll come up and show when you bought it. And I'm like, well, what does it matter when I bought it if it's lifetime warranty? But they still hassled me. And then the funny thing is, they finally, after, like, I kid you not, it was at least 15 minutes, they had to go talk to a manager, and they come back, and by that point I says, you know what, it works, I'll just use it as a spare, whatever. It's just annoying that it doesn't lock onto the extensions or the sockets. And they're like, so I was just going to walk out, and they're like, no, we already got it approved, you know, we'll give it to you. But it was dumb that they gave it to me with the exception that if the replacement one broke, I wouldn't be able to warranty that one. So he said, so we'll give you this warranty one, but if this one breaks, that's it. This one does not have any warranty on it. And I'm like, well, how stupid is that? So I took it, whatever, I left. But so they told me, go grab a replacement one off the shelf. Well, as I go and get that one, and by that point I was pretty agitated, so I just kind of walk out, right? And I grab it, I go by and show them, and I just walk out. And then I'm looking at the package as I walk out, and it says right on it, hassle-free lifetime warranty. Well, that sure didn't sound like hassle-free to me, you know, spending 15 minutes standing there when I can go to, we have Ace Hardware in this town too, in my town, and so I can walk in there with a Craftsman tool, say, hey, I got a broken Craftsman ratchet or socket or whatever, and they're like, okay, go grab one off the shelf. So Lowe's, you're not winning any ratings for me, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Last thing, I think I get these from O'Reilly's. These are really handy, especially going to pull it. I've gotten filthy dirty, greasy, and those things will clean your hands pretty good. So anyways, that's my little rant, I guess, about Lowe's. Like I said, everything I've gotten from Northern Tool I've been pretty happy with. Pretty happy with Kobalt. Anyways, just those are just some of the stuff I use and that I'd recommend. Let me know if you guys got questions on anything else. Thanks for watching.